morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Knott's Berry Farm's Wild West Stunt Show, presented by Pepsi Cola, where today you'll see lots of rough and tumble stunt work right here on stage. So be prepared for lots of action. But first, I'd like to introduce the star of our show. Well, to put it mildly, folks, he is the epitome of the Old West, the real cowboy's cowboy. In fact, he is the roughest, the toughest, and the meanest man west of the Mississippi. So let's bring him on with a big hand, Mr. Chris Hammond!
Thank you, and again, welcome to the Stunt Show. Now today we're going to be showing you exactly how a stunt fight is constructed and the difference between studio stunt work that's done in Hollywood and contact stunt work that we do right here on stage during a live performance. Now before I go any further, I am going to need a volunteer from the audience, so let's see the hands of all you brave young men out there. Raise them up nice and high. Come on, we want to have a lot to choose from. Can you help me, Karen?
Well, we have some fights. How about right there in the center?
Oh, yeah.
Raising his hand.
Sir with the blue sweater on right in the middle there. Sir? Sir with the red hair, would you like to come up here?
Come on.
No? You sure you'll have a lot of fun? You don't want to come up? Well, maybe our cowboys can persuade you. They're very good with words. Come on, folks. Let's give them a big hand and get them on up here. We've got ourselves a volunteer. Excuse me, young lady he was sitting with, was this your idea or was it his? It was yours. Well, I'd like to invite you all to stick around after this show. I'm sure we'll have a much better fight with those two. Okay, as soon as we get Mr. Excitement up here, we'll find out just who he is and where he's from. Here he comes. Take your time, sir, we're open late. Here he comes. Let's give him a big hand, folks. Make him feel right at home. Hi there.
Hi.
How you doing?
Not too good.
What's your name?
Phil.
Phil?
Yeah.
Okay, Phil, I don't want you to be a bit nervous. I want you to turn around, face the audience, speak right into the mic, and tell us where you're from.
From Florida.
From Florida?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're a little ways from home. I take it this is a vacation for you.
No.
No? What brings you out this way, then?
We're on our honeymoon.
You're hunting? What are you doing here, you son of a gun, huh?
Just taking a rest, I guess. I didn't mean that.
I know what you mean. I take it that is your new bride out there.
She was.
Well, we're very glad to have you both out here from Florida. What do you do out there for a living?
I work.
Can you tell me a little bit more? You know what you do?
Oh, my job.
Can you tell us? Is it private? You don't want to tell me? You enjoy it?
Yeah, I like it.
You like your job? Well, come on, share it with us, Bill.
I work at Disney World.
I need another volunteer. I'll take anyone. No, Phil, come on back. Come on back, I was just kidding you. No, I'm sure that's a great place to work. What do you do for him there?
Maintenance.
Maintenance?
Grounds crew.
All right, well, you look to be in good shape. I'm sure you're involved in some sports activities, a little jogging or tennis.
No.
Sailing, racquetball, something like that, I'm sure. What do you do to stay in shape, Phil? That's not exactly what I had in mind, Phil. Have you ever done any stunt work before?
No.
Would you like to try some?
No. Not really.
Well, your new bride got you up here, so I am going to make you my assistant for the show. You stick around and I guarantee you'll have a lot of fun, okay? All right?
All right.
Okay, that's Karen back there. I want you to stand back there with her and I'll call you back up when I need you. Right back there. Another big hand for Phil is a good sport for coming up. Now, I do have to make an apology to you because my regular fight partner did call in sick today. So we did have to contact a stuntman through a local Hollywood agency. Now, I haven't met this stuntman yet, but just as soon as he gets out here, we will be showing you the two types of stunts that are being done in our...
You've got to be cutest cowboy I've ever seen.
Well, thank you. That's really nice.
Hey, what do you got on your vest, honey?
Get your hands
Oh,
off.
and a real cowboy hat. Well, yippee-yo-yo-ki-yay.
Hey, I don't appreciate you throwing that hat
Oh,
around.
I just
You
can't.
can't.
Whoops, that little dude come right off.
Well, yeah, you want to put it back on for me?
All right.
Don't lick it.
Woo! I bet you can glow in the dark,
Yeah,
don't
all
you?
the time. You want to
Oh, no!
Now what?
Ring around the collar.
Over there? You want to tell us who you're supposed to be?
Yeah, I'm that stuntman you sent for.
Oh, you're the stuntman. Well, you came to the wrong place.
Why, isn't this the Berry Farm?
Oh, no, this is the berry farm, but we asked for a professional stuntman.
Well, that's what you got, Snowflake.
You got a name?
Yeah, my friends call me the Beaumont Bear.
It's a Beaumont Bear, huh?
Yeah, but you can call me Mr. Bear.
Oh, may I? Well, how do you do, Mr. Bear? My name is Chris.
Hi, Chris.
This guy is nuts. I don't know where they find these people. That's so funny.
Who's that guy with the hole in his haircut?
No. His name is Phil, okay?
I feel okay.
His name is just Phil. He was kind enough to come up out of the audience. He's going to be my assistant.
Your
He's
sister?
I didn't say my sister.
Hey, come on back, sis. You're safe. Boy, you got one ugly sister. Hey, what's this?
Well, that's a gun.
A real gun?
Yeah, it's a real gun. We use real guns out here.
Well, why don't you fire it off for me?
Well, give me something to shoot at.
Shoot that kid.
Shoot that kid. All right, watch this. They gave me the wrong gun.
Why?
Well, I'm pulling the trigger. It's not going off.
Well, maybe the batteries are dead.
Look at I'm pulling the trigger.
Oh, don't point that at me. Don't point at you either. That's a Colt 45 single
I
action.
know what
on
kind
it.
of gun it is.
Yeah, well, you know how to use it?
Yeah, it's broken.
Look, dummy, you have to pull the hammer back, then pull the trigger.
Oh, I've never used this type of gun before.
Get me away!
Boy, you're on fire back there.
No, I'm smoking.
You're smoking.
You see where that smoke's coming from?
Sure do.
Yeah, right off my...
See, this is why we use studio mode, right? Good evening, welcome. My name is Casey. It's Night Champion Vintage. It's Thursday. It's 10 o'clock. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna play some retro video games because that's what we do every Thursday at 10 o'clock. Why? Because it's awesome. Because it's fun. Got the Gmail there. Got the Blue Sky there. Do reach out. Do say hello. Do hope you've had a wonderful week. Hope the weather was good to you. Hope whatever has been good to you over the last 7 days. Oh man, so I was thinking about, what are we going to do this evening? And I had this thought because pretty much everything we do, it's been steeped pretty well between like 78, 79 and like mid 90s, somewhere in there. That's kind of been the wheelhouse so far. Also, if you were paying attention just a second ago, I showed you what we're playing. Big staple of pop culture, big staple of television at that point. The game show. I love the game show. So tonight on Night Champion Vintage, and again, you may have just gotten a peek, we are going to salute the game show, and we're going to start it off this evening. Let's play some Concentration. I loved this game. Loved this game when I was a kid. We'll talk about the actual show and the game and everything here in a little bit. But, let's play. Let's do it. Okay. I don't want to enter a game. I mean, I would, but I don't have one. So, you know, dude's fine. Let's do Knight Champion Vintage. And in case you are just joining us, my name is Casey. Hello. Knight Champion Vintage, just getting started. Playing a little classic concentration. Tonight we are doing game shows this evening. This should be fun too, because as much as I love concentration and I loved this show when I was a kid, I'm a 46-year-old man with no short-term memory. So, and I was fiddling with stuff. I didn't even see what number 2 was a second ago. All right, we're gonna act like this is my first turn. VCR, Asian Trip. All right. Okay, now. So the idea behind concentration, if you don't know, it's basically memory. You match the things up. Now in the game show, like we would have just actually won a mink coat. Hey, no. If you match them, the tiles go away. There's a picture behind all the tiles. If you can solve what the picture is telling you, that's your puzzle, and you win. And it's a Mark Goodson television production, and everybody's happy. Why do I keep going back to? Okay. So I know 1, 2, and 5. I'm pretty well locked down on 1, 2, and 5. Lynn. Okay, so it's going to be something and something. Or something plus something. Mink ring. Yeah. And you keep going until you miss. This was... This version, this era of the show would have been hosted by Alex Trebek. Alex Trebek, not in the game. Got a Mink TV. That's how you know you're rich. When you have a Mink TV. I said I always wanted my own disco room with my own disco dancers. My own Mink TV. Ah! Don't look, Lynn. Don't look, Lynn. Don't do it, Lynn. Lynn. Ah. Thought we were cool. Whoopee! Whoopee, says Lynn. So it's a collar, it's a tie, it's something. Did we already see spa? No. Again, I see what I just did there. Yeah. Short term. Gone. You want to solve it, Lynn? You want to solve it? Lynn's not going to try to solve it? Oh, Lynn. Oh, try to solve it, Lynn. Lynn. Okay. Ring, China, VCR, piano. A something on... I got Mink TV Asia. Lynn. Okay. No. Sofa. Hey. A blank on Mink TV Asia sofa. Alright, a something on collar. Okay, actually, I don't want to solve, obviously. Alright, what is that? Motorcycle. Have we seen motorcycle? Have we seen 23? Crap. Oh, I wish I had short-term memory. Grrr. Oh, is something on Tiger? The wild card. Dummy. Yeah. You solve it? You solve it, Lynn? It's humbling, but you know what? That's classic concentration. You know, this is, it's not a game show for the week. Let's sort of separate the chaff from the boys. No. Man. Hey, alright. So that's one round of classic concentration. Yeehaw! It knows I'm in Tennessee. So it hit me with the yeehaw. Alright, so, and how it works is now you can see the puzzle. On tiger. Asian tiger. Alright, press buttons. I'm pressing buttons. I'm pressing so many buttons. Alright. And again, no short term. Microwave and water skis. Okay. Microwave and water skis. Okay. You jerk. I mean, good job, Lynn. I'm rooting for you. So she won a microwave. Did Lynn. Alright. That was just a guess. I just straight up just tried that. And now I got a bed. Got a brass bed. A brass bed at this point, like years later, it kind of sounds like a water bed, like, nah. It just sounds, you know. Okay, get that surfboard. So, something. You got a bedboard. Where are you? A tea set. That's 14. A rug. Oh, where do we see rug? Was rug was 21 or 22? Is that right? Let's do. And rug was just 14? Haha! The trick is to get it before it leaves your short term. Like my really, really short term is good and my long term is good. Alright. Hiss. I don't think that's the answer though. Clock. Did we see golf clubs at 5? Oh, it's not going to matter if we did though. Because I think Lynn's going to get some golf clubs out of the deal. Hey, this is Night Champion Vintage, by the way. Whether you are joining us live right now as we salute game shows, or as you're maybe watching this on demand, which we got to talk about that too, because the archive is in wonderful shape. Oh, sorry. No. Yeah, so whether you're watching live or whether you're watching on demand, thank you for being here. Why did I go back to that? That's why, because it's awesome. Yeah, did a little work on the archive this week, kind of got some of that caught up. No, I don't want to solve the puzzle. Is it a dozen and 2 dozen? Nope. Okay, well, I would have gotten it wrong on my second choice anyway. I don't remember if I said this or not. My short-term memory's not great. I don't remember if I told you that recently. Perhaps in the short term. Oh, Lynn. It's a weird noise from elsewhere in my home. I'm down here in the corner of my den. Cave Hatteras. Oh. Cave Hatteras. Is it Cave Hatteras? Good for you, Lynn. No, you know, I can be happy for Lynn because Lynn's not real, and this game is from like 1990, so KP Hat Tour. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Alright, round 3. Ding, ding. That was Range and Patio Set. CDs. Okay. Pet peeve, if I may. CD apostrophe S. Because that means whatever we're going to win is something that belongs to the CDs. It's the CDs what, exactly? And I know that's nitpicky, and I know how that makes me sound, but it's like there, and there, you know? Okay. I want to know more about this jet ski mower that Lynn won. It sounds badass. Yeah, see the apostrophe. We're not going to do that. I just, you know, apostrophes they have rules. There are times and places to use apostrophes, and that's not one of them. Maybe I'd like to win a range. You ever think of that, Lynn? Head down to the jet ski mower range. Which, that actually does sound badass. I don't even know what that would be, but I would go to the jet ski mower range. On my houseboat. You know what? Let's get that houseboat. That's how you know you made it. You get a houseboat. Something orge. Because I feel like that little stock animation of a boat oar is that teal part above the 13 there. No, I don't want to solve. Not just any bike. It's a BMX bike. Art James, tell them all about it. It's a BMX bike. Oh, I don't have to look at you anymore. Bye. Going to the jet ski mower range, that's where we're gonna go. Back this off a little bit. Learned some harsh lessons about audio last week. Playing DuckTales. It was the first time I had audio muted. Yeah. So yeah, and I just felt like that was kind of loud. I don't know. Whoopee! Jet ski mower range BMX bike. I feel kind of bad now because she's won so many prizes in this one round that you can't see the list for her head. Because it's a long list. Alright, what are we doing? Pool? Pool? Alright. Orge. Orge. Okay. So is that an oar? Because that's what the oar looked like last time. Sadly enough, the art on the puzzles is pretty TV show accurate. gonna hurt. George Go. Oh, it's George Gobel. It's George Gobel. Who I'm not entirely sure who George Gobel was, other than a person of this era. George Gobel, a news guy? Was he a newscaster? TV guy of some type? Yeah. Like a TV personality of some renown. Alright, well, I am pretty well getting housed on this round. That's okay. We do this for a couple hours every Thursday at 10 Central. Game code is JJRF. Yeah, we start another game. Oh, that one's just over. Oh, that's the end of the first game. Oh, well. That feels good. Alright, well, we're getting warmed up. You know. That's where we're at. Let me go right over here. Pause the emulator so I'm not going nuts while I'm trying to talk to you. Hey, how are you? Casey here, Night Champion Vintage. Game shows this evening. We are playing video games based on game shows of the, realistically, probably will be the 80s all night. Maybe into the 90s a little bit, but realistically, I think we're probably going to stick close to the 80s. Probably going to stick kind of close to Game Tech, because Game Tech was so much fun with this stuff. You know, it's a Mark Goodson kind of evening, right? So Concentration, it's based on memory, the game Concentration, and it's like the kids' version is memory, and you just saw, you try to match the puzzles, tiles go away, and either, you know, you collect the most tiles or whatever and you win, or in the case of Concentration, there's a puzzle, you solve it, you win, whatever. The first TV version was in 1958, I believe it was. It was in the late 50s. And it ran for about 15 years. And it ran into the early 70s. And then pretty much the second that got canceled, they went to work on a syndicated version that ran through the 70s. This version that we're playing, and the one that I used to watch and really familiar with, and used to love when I was a kid, this is the one that ran from 87 and ran through 93, but they stopped making new episodes towards the end of 1991. It started it started working on it in 1985, and it was Mark Goodson Productions, a Mark Goodson television production. He got with NBC and were to relaunch Concentration, and when he relaunched it, it became Classic Concentration. Relaunched in May of 87. They were filming it in NBC Studios in Burbank. Alex Trebek was hosting Jeopardy! He took on the double duty of hosting Concentration. Diana Taylor was the original model on the show. Shortly thereafter, she was replaced by Marjorie Goodson. Don't know how she got the... No, I shouldn't say that, because Marjorie Goodson was actually really good on that show. She was kind of in the Vanna White role, but also like a little more of a co-host at times. Art James was the announcer. I'm sorry, Gene Wood was the announcer. Art James filled in for a while. Yeah, and it ran from 1987 all the way through 1991. And they stopped producing new episodes in 1991, but they kept just rerunning them through like 1993. So this is the third version that we have here. And just going through, I mean, there have been versions of Concentration. Let's see. Well, Australia, Colombia. There's a Colombian version of Classic Concentration. This would be all the versions have been big in Colombia. Germany, Italy, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, and Vietnam. From 2003 to 2007, there was a version of Classic Concentration that was exported to Vietnam. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, that's all well and good. You want to play some more Concentration? It's a rhetorical question. I want to play some more Concentration. So, same contestant? Sure, why not? I'm humble. Okay. And we're just going to have to go with the 1-2 strategy, I think. It's not going to serve me very well, but... There you go. Looks like a 4 diamonds and something... organic, some type of flora, perhaps, back there. Maybe, tuning pegs for a guitar, maybe? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Let's go over here. Hey, hey, hey. Alright, let's go look at this corner then. Ah. So that's a sign for like an inn. Or it could just be the fact that it is a sign. That could be the clue. Okay. Not quite yet. TV, and I don't even, what was, yeah, spa. Okay, well, it's alright. It's okay. Hey, 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 how you doing over there? What's up to you? Doing some game shows this evening, playing a little classic concentration for starters. The 4 something in... I may have an idea. The 4 in... I'm thinking Foreign Legion. That's what I'm thinking. Ah, thank you very much. That is, my wife made that. That is a, she printed it and did some painting and various other things. It's on a canvas. It's, yeah. Thank you very much. You have excellent taste. Or you have excellent taste. Alright. Whoopee, says Lynn. Spa cycle ring. Alright. Ooh, ooh. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. The foreign... I was thinking Foreign Legion. The 4 in... The 4 in... Oh! This may be wrong. The... Fork... Realistically, I could be trying to solve this way too early. Oh, The Raft is one of the greatest horror stories ever. I love The Raft. The first Creepshow, one of my favorite movies. I would highly recommend it. If you dig the second one, you will love the first one. Very good. Very good. The second one, though, I mean, it's no slouch either. And The Raft is, like I said, it's one of the best horror stories ever. Okay. Rug and wallpaper. Rug and wallpaper. Hey, we got a rug. We got a rug. Whoopee! I am very excited. I am so excited about that rug that I raised both my arms at once. How about that? Alright, nothing to solve because nothing to see here. Water skis and books. You know what? You're right. It does seem... I'm trying to think. I know Shudder did the Creepshow series, and they had it for a little while. But I don't know if it's still on there or not. I'm not sure where... Now that you said that, I can't remember the last time I came across it anywhere. I've got a copy of it sitting over here. Yeah, I don't know. And I've forgotten where Microwave was. Not there. Yeah. Stephen King is in one of the stories. He stars. He's like basically the only actor in one of the stories. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. All right. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that. Ringo. So that looks like I mean, above 21 there, that looks like a ring, like a diamond ring. Got that. Maximum Overdrive might be the only movie to be completely written and produced and directed by cocaine. It's one of those, it is not a good movie. There's very little redeemable about it. I'll watch it right now. I will recommend it to people and expect them not to be my friend anymore, just because it's what is this movie, you know? That's Maximum Overdrive. Not good, but my God, it's fun. And I just love how like it's not particular machines are doing a specific thing. It's just no, machines are just, it's all machines. They're bad. And they might try to eat you or run you over, or they might shoot you in the balls with cans of Diet Right. Because it's just machines. Yeah, oh no, and it shouldn't be, it shouldn't be in anybody's favorites. No, not at all. But it's just, yeah. It's the right kind of terrible for me. Maybe that's what I'm trying to get at. I don't know. Brass bed clock. Better be careful not to enjoy the music that got me in trouble last week. Johnny Ringo. What? Johnny Ringo. Yep. Round 3. I'd like to get back on the board. You know what? That would be fun. All right, Lynn. See, I don't want the apostrophe in the CDs. I just want the CDs. You know, when I got those 13 CDs for a penny from Columbia House, there's no apostrophe. There's no apostrophe. I just taped a penny to a thing that came in the Sunday paper and promised I'd pay them for the CDs once they showed up. I never did. I never paid Columbia House for those CDs. It's like 30-something years ago. I never paid. Don't tell them. Feels good to get that off my chest, you know? And look, pay your bills. Pay your bills. You know, you got a commitment. You need to honor your commitment, obviously. But I've never paid Columbia House. I was going to say I didn't pay them one single penny, but I literally paid them. You know. God, who came up with that? Who? I still have somewhere, I think the only Columbia House I have left somewhere, and it might be in my shed. I have a CD of Creedence Clearwater Revival's Chronicle. Got it from Columbia House. Seriously, who thought that was a good idea? Never paid. All right, I got a game face. Literal game face. Okay. So we're back to the ore. Is that an ore? So core, eyedropper, cry dropper. Core. It's a BMX bike. You could be a BMX bandit. I'm not even, yeah. I got kind of checked out on this one too, but it's okay. You know why? Because we're just hanging out, playing old games, talking about it like we do every Thursday at 10 Central. Okay. Court. Brr. Can't tell what that bottom is. Is that an all? Court and all? So that was an all. Seriously, give me a chance. Sorry, I'm not doing myself any favors here. Okay, well, so we played 2 games of concentration. We've been bumping our gums the whole time. We've lost them both. It's fine, though. It's fine. I'm, you know, I'm at an age where I'm just not going to define my self-worth by how the classic concentration stream goes, but I'm going to keep doing it, though, because it's fun. Hey, we were talking a minute ago about the archive, which, you know, we've talked the last couple of weeks, has been a thing. Everything is up now. Everything through last week is on the YouTube page right now. You've got a link here somewhere on the Twitch page. They're all up on the YouTube. And then what I'm going to start doing is just when a show comes down, like last week's show is going to come down here in the next few hours. When it comes down, I'm going to upload that. So everything old on the YouTube page, and then this will live by itself on the Twitch until next week. Got it? Get it? Got it? Good. All right. I am Casey. We are hanging out here. We're just doing some classic concentration because we are celebrating game shows this evening. You know, game shows, what were the big things in the 80s? Game shows, cop shows, nighttime soap operas, your Dynasties, your Dallases, your Falcon Crests and whatnot. When I was a kid, on Friday nights for a while, I'd go stay with my grandparents. And 2 things were guaranteed. I was going to watch Larry King live, and I was going to watch Dallas. I had no business watching Dallas. I was young. Larry Hagman made an impression, though. That was the first time on TV I remember, like, so this guy is he's terrible. He's a horrible, horrible human being. But he's really cool. Somehow. That J.R. Ewing. Oh, well. All right. So I say all that to say that they didn't make Dallas or Falcon Crest or Dynasty video games. If they did, we'd happily play them, but we're going to make do with what we got. We're going to do game shows. Let's play some more concentration. What do you say here? Let's unpause. As you can tell, I am not on my switching game this evening. It's okay. All right. Yeah, you know what? We're going to keep going. Me and Lynn. It's like Hagler and Leonard, or JR and Kristen. Spoilers. I remember, I was a kid, but like I remember, oh crap, there's Patrick Duffy in the shower. Bobby Ewing never died. Like, I remember that. I was like little, and I remember thinking, that's stupid. Made no sense. China and Speedboat. but I remember Who Shot JR. Massive. It was huge. And then what was... It's on Dynasty, I think. The infamous cat fight that burned the house down between Linda Evans and Joan Collins. Is that right? Got into a fight, knocked candles over, house burned down. And had this weird thing too. As a kid, I was always terrified the house was going to burn down. I've never been through a fire in my life. Like, it's just, you know, my little kid worries. And so that episode, that got me. I really should not have been watching this stuff. See, Falcon Crest was what the Carringtons? Is it the Carrington family? Blake Carrington? The great John Forsyth? Oh my God. Pools are getting deep. Pools are getting deep. I should... Oh. Maybe Lynn didn't notice. What was that? Let's get another look here. Something Donnie Darko for... let's try to get over here. Spawn main coat. I know Ring was over there somewhere. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Okay. If it could have been on any game show in this era, just say in the 80s. I mean, obviously, I think Price is Right is kind of the one, because, I mean, Plinko is the... Why did I do that? Plinko is the dream, I think, for anybody. So I was a big pressure luck guy. Love me some pressure luck. Big money, no whammies. Card Sharks. I could have handled some Card Sharks. Really, but I just want to meet Bob Eubanks. But who among us? Right? It's Bob Eubanks. Where was Motorcycle? Also, in case you missed it, I have no short-term memory. Oh, we absolutely were watching He-Man and Thundercats and Transformers. But during the day, like before the cartoons are coming on, oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're all into The Price is Right. Some Let's Make a Deal, and the Card Sharks. God, Name That Tune was still on when I was a kid, I think. Name That Tune was a great show. I cannot forget. Okay. Was a great show, but the singer. Did I say Tic-Tac-Doe? That's a fun one, too. Also Thundercats. Also Thundercats. See, we should have gotten... If we could have gotten a game show hosted by Mum-Ra. Missed opportunities, man. Missed opportunities. Wallpaper books. I played during one of the breaks on the stream. Was it last week? Week before? Played an episode of Centurions. Centurions were badass for their time. And I think they were too expensive to make. And a lot of kids just didn't have them. The Centurions were dope. Tony? wallpaper. So I'm going to say that's Tony. Wait a minute. You want to try it? You want to try it? Yeah, I do. It's fine. Alright, Casey. Act like you've been there. I was proud. I was proud. BBQ CDs. The barbecue belongs to the CDs. That's where that comes from. Hey. Let's just grab a random. Okay. That's a lion? Is that a lion? Whoopee! No. Is that a weight? Or gold, maybe? Crap. Where was range? Did we see range already? Okay. So that's going to be a weight. Does it say like a ton? Something's on it. Is that a bell? Update, as per usual, I'm in the corner of my den on the other side of a makeshift studio here. I've got TV playing, and right now, taking in a little Reno 911. Not really that shocking for that to be playing in my den. They are about to take a young Wallowitz to a brothel. So there you go. Well, so lion something something ton. Oh, did she just yeehaw? She's got it. She's beat it. Lionel Hampton. There you go. All right. You know, it's one of those shows I will forget about it for like a year or two, and then it's all I'll watch. And I'm kind of in one of those it's all I'm watching right now kind of things. Still great. If you ever liked it, you'll still like it. Ring Spa. Alright, so I think the last time we saw something look like that, it wound up being the N sign. Right there to the left of 4. So then, when? Is it when something? And if so, what? Okay. Boat sofa spa. Gotcha. Okay. No, I'm also helping the AI look like $1 million right now because I'm barely. I mean, yeah. Okay, so Warren. I really want it to be Warren Oates, but I know it's not going to be Warren Oates. Warbeck. And I thought the bottom of it looked like a golf ball, so Warren BT. Warren BT. BT. Shut up. Just walk on in and take your microwave. Is that a dustpan? Oh my god. I guess that's a light bulb and it's on. And I think, are we already seeing an ore? Nah. Surely not. Ooh, excuse me. Long day. I didn't pay for those CDs. Ever. Never happened. Mo something on. Yeah, whatever. Got it. Got it. I know what this is. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what that is? Thank you. I did, however, never get any scuba gear that I didn't pay for, mainly because I've never owned scuba gear on account of being landlocked. I will absolutely talk about some Scooby-Doo. I am not afraid. Okay, so that's a B down there at the bottom. It's not bad. Zombie Island. It's not. I have a weird appreciation for it's a show they did, and it's one of the other lesser later oh, shut up, Lynn. 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, the one with Vincent Price. Yeah, that's my jam. I don't think I need to worry about what I want to do at this exact moment. Classic concentration. Well, getting worn out. But what was the first thing I said, though? I have no short-term memory, so I don't feel bad. Also, I just don't feel bad. I tell you, I like the one they did just a couple of years ago. It was really good. Oh man, so this is Night Champion Vintage. My name is Casey. This is what we do every Thursday at 10. If you're watching on demand, join us live. If you're watching on demand, period, thank you. If you're here live, thank you for that. Say hi on Blue Sky. Say hi with the Gmail there. Yeah, got a fully functioning archive again over at the YouTube. What else? I don't really think there's any other announcement or anything going on. Yeah, so just playing retro games. Let's do another round. Let's do another round of concentration, and then probably gonna take a little break, and then we'll come back. And I have an idea. The next game that we do is gonna be like one of, 3 or 4 games, but I'm not entirely sure yet, so I should probably figure that out. Sometime in the next now. All right, focus up. Motorcycle Asian trip. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'd love to solve it, but it just won't be right now. I just did that same thing literally like moments ago. So this is coming off of an emulator. A lot of what I've done has been cartridges. I went and started doing emulation just a few weeks ago. Just a little smoother, a little easier. But yeah. This one is an emulator. We've done Wheel of Fortune, we've done Monopoly in the past. Those have all been cartridges. And even if we do, like, the second game tonight could be Wheel of Fortune. Even if that's the case, I mean, we're going to emulate, so. Okay. Footle Marley? Claw L. Is that a horse? A sheep? What? Mew? Oh my God. I don't have an EverDrive. I've not done that. I'm familiar. I mean, what I have seen, very cool. But nope, I am sitting here, just got my little laptop, various gizmos and who's it's and what's it's aplenty. Okay, thank you for the heads up. Okay, good to know. It is your turn is giving me Office, it is your birthday vibes. Kind of handed you that one, Lynn. Whoopee! Solve it, Lynn. Okay, so ant something N-E orb ant. Oh, okay. 6? No. There you go. Oh, you know what? That's it. Oh. Thank you. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeehaw. Indeed. And we want an oven. Can't beat that. Ants in ye or ants. Third round. Alright, we're very much in this thing. So I think if we win this round, we'll win the game. Or whoever wins this round will win the game. I think that's how that goes. I don't know. Okay. Lawnmower. Jet ski. So I got caught up looking at, what you call it, information about classic concentration. I wonder if I have Hollywood Squares. Do I have a Hollywood Squares game? I need to look at that. Graham. Man, I wish I'd paid attention to what they just turned over. I didn't. Skewer. I think I found one. I know what it is. I know what it is. It's grade school. It's grade school. I don't know why, I feel a little robbed. No, I don't want to guess the puzzle. The puzzle is evil. Damn it. Grammar school. Oh, wait a minute. Me too. Could have gone either way. Yeehaw. All right, let's go to the final round. Okay. No more. I was just doing this. I just got into this. Thank you. There we go. I just won a Grand Prix. First car I ever paid for was a Grand Prix. I wasn't very good at that car. All right. So this seems seriously. When do I get my Grand Prix? When do I get my 8-bit Grand Prix? When do any of us get our 8-bit Grand Prix? You know. My name is Casey. This is Night Champion Vintage. We get together every Thursday night, spend a couple hours playing retro video games. Would love it if you'd say hello. Blue Sky, reach out on Gmail. Follow something. Follow here. Follow Blue Sky. Follow the YouTube. The YouTube archive is up and running again. On-demand episodes. They're there. They're waiting on you to go watch them. There really should be a clever name for when you can just go and watch something on demand. Don't know what that would be. I need to take a little break, so we're going to take a few minutes here. I've got something queued up. I forget what it is. We'll do this, and we'll come right back, and we'll do something else as we continue our Salute to Game shows tonight on Night Champion Vintage, a Mark Goodson television production.
Congratulations on your purchase of the XL Glider system, the best machine to get you looking your best and feeling even better. Hi, I'm Heidi Ender. This video is designed to teach you all about your XL Glider. We'll go over how to set up, use, and easily store your XL Glider. First off, let's familiarize ourselves with the XL Glider. Your XL Glider basically consists of this sturdy steel frame, 2 shore-fit gliding platforms, rugged aircraft cables, and comfortable foam-padded hand grips. You may have also ordered the optional electronics and hydraulic resistance package. Your electronics will allow you to keep track of every calorie you burn, as well as your distance, speed, and time. Your hydraulic pistons attach to the brackets on the front frame of your XL glider. When you connect the pistons to their posts, you get an intense, high-calorie burning workout. When you receive your XL glider, please read your owner's manual carefully. Before we learn how to set up and fold our XL gliders for easy storage, let's go over how to attach the hand grips. You'll need a Phillips head screwdriver. Attaching your hand grips is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Insert the hand grips. 2. Line up the holes. And 3. Insert the screws and tighten securely. Now we're ready to set up our XL glider. To set up your XL glider, simply grab the front crossbar near the padded hand grips with both hands. Lift the machine up so it's standing on end. Grab the side support rails, pull back, and let the machine down gently. Carefully unlock the foot pedals, and you're done. The XL glider also conveniently folds for easy storage. To break down the XL glider, just grab the front crossbar near the handrails with both hands and pull back. Step back and just let the XL glider fold up all by itself. Lock the foot platforms and you're ready to slide it under a bed or stand it up in a closet. Before we begin to learn some of the exercises you can do on the XL glider, let's make sure we're ready. First of all, make sure your XL glider is on a solid, flat carpeted surface. Check to be sure you have plenty of clearance space in front of and behind your XL glider. It's also a good idea to keep a water bottle handy when you're working out. It's very important to keep your body well hydrated. You may also want to keep a towel nearby. Another very important thing to remember is to wear a good pair of athletic shoes and avoid bulky clothing. Remember to exercise intelligently. When you're first learning an exercise, keep the movement small until you feel comfortable and then gradually increase your intensity. Also, please monitor yourself. You always want to work out at a level that's comfortable for your body. You should always be able to talk during your workout. If you find yourself gasping for air, you're working too hard. Please slow it down. It's okay to take a break if you need one. Remember, you should enjoy your workout, not endure it. Now you're ready to get on your XL glider. Before you step on your XL glider, please make sure all of your cables are secured and the machine is fully extended. Stand behind your XL glider facing the front crossbar. Place one hand on each back bar and place your left foot between the 2 foot pedals. Transfer your hands one at a time to the front crossbar. Keep your hands on the front crossbar until you're completely on the XL glider. Carefully place your right foot on the right foot pedal and step on. Next, bring your left foot up to the left foot platform and step on. Keep your hands in place until you feel completely comfortable and balanced. Now you're ready to start gliding. Let's get started. It's important to warm up before every workout. This allows you to get blood flowing to all your major muscle groups, which helps to reduce the risk of injury. A great exercise to warm up with is the basic glide. Your hands will stay on the front crossbar. Keep your knees soft and gently begin to move your feet back and forth. While you're doing the basic glide, keep your heels flat on the foot platforms. You'll want to do the basic glide for about 10 minutes before you begin every workout. From here, we're going to do a little stretching. The first stretch we do will target the front of your legs. Gently move your hands to the center of the handrails. Slowly push back on the right handrail, moving your right leg backwards. When you feel a good stretch in the front of your leg, hold it for at least 8 seconds. Slowly release your right leg. Do the same movement with your left leg and hold it for at least 8 seconds. Now we'll stretch the back of our legs. Your hands are still at the center of the handrails. Gently pull back with your right arm, pulling your right leg in front of you. Once you feel a comfortable stretch through the back of your right leg, hold it for at least 8 seconds. Do the same thing with your left leg. Now that we're all warmed up and stretched out, let's get into some serious gliding. Let's go back to our basic glide. Remember, your hands are on the front crossbar and you're gently pushing the foot pedals back and forth, keeping your heels on the foot platforms. Once you feel comfortable with this movement, you can add in your upper body by slowly moving your hands to the bottom of the padded handrails. Eventually, you can move them up to about the center of the handrails. From this position, you can easily move into a power glide. Keeping your knees soft, simply open up your stride. Now you should allow your heels to gently lift off the foot pedals as each foot moves back. Once you feel comfortable with the power glide, try moving into the cross-country skiing movement. Your stride can stay the same, or if you'd like, you could try to open it up even wider. Your heels will still lift slightly as you push back on the foot pedals. Your hands will slowly slide up to the top of the handrails. Now you can really rotate those shoulders, getting both that upper body and lower body really moving. From here, we can add some upper body resistance training. Keep your hands towards the top of the handrails. Come up slightly on your toes and stay on your toes. Slowly begin to lean forward. The key to this movement is to think of your legs as weights. Focus on pushing them back behind you with your arms. Please, only lean as far forward as you feel comfortable. As you get stronger, you'll be able to lean farther forward. We've hit the upper body. Now let's move down and target those buns. Slowly center up on the machine. Gently slide your hands back down to the center of the handrails and go back into a power glide. We're going to go into a move called the hesitation. It looks like this. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, hold. Just stride 2 and then squeeze that glute. Stride 2 and squeeze. Your heels still lift slightly as you push back. We've worked the back of the legs. Now let's focus on the front. Go back into your power glide. Now simply squat down. Your heels will rise naturally and you'll stay on the ball of the foot during this exercise. Remember to keep your back straight and your shoulders back. You should really feel this all through the front of your thighs. This next movement is called the advanced power jog. Like the name says, this is an advanced movement. This is a goal you can set for.
Power jog? That's not what I would picture. Hello! Welcome back. This is Night Champion Vintage. My name is still Casey. This is episode 16 this week. I like that. Got a nice little consecutive thing going. I'm very proud of myself. We started this the week before Thanksgiving. Taking one Thursday off, and it was because I was really, really sick. So there you go. Again, Gmail right there, Blue Sky right there too. Do say hello, and if you could find it in your heart to follow something, whether it be the Twitch, the YouTube, the Blue Sky, your heart, whatever the case may be. Jesus. All right, so tonight we're doing our salute to video games. I was pontificating earlier, as I want to do, and I was wondering if a game existed. And if I had it, and I wasn't sure, and I'm proud to report that I do have it. Let's play some Hollywood Squares. What up? Okay. I have never played this game, ever. One contestant. Yeah. Is there like a bald guy or a bearded? Let's go with not Johnny Bravo here. Night Champion Vintage. That's me. Yup. They did. This is, Oh, okay. Alright. Gotta focus up. Alright, Eddie, what's your question? A recent Roper poll asked people to name the one thing they just hate to be without around the house. What was the #1 answer? Okay. Do I agree? Oh, I'm gonna disagree. Haha! Wait. Okay. Oh, whatever. Reason percentage of all Americans. The greatest. What is it? What is the greatest dimension of all time? Okay. X gets the square. All right, let's go. Let's go for May. The U.S. Conference of Mayors has published the Mayor's Cookbook. What recipe did Mayor Clint Eastwood contribute to the book? A knuckle sandwich. Barbecued steak. Yeah, I disagree. All right. Oh, I see. Okay. So they're going to show you the joke answer when they switch over, then they got the real answer. All right. Mike for the block. Battery's not a teddy bear. Who does they own this classic toy? Doesn't have batteries and not a teddy bear. Huh. See, I would have disagreed. I would have guessed a yo-yo. I don't know why. Alright, well, I guess we need to do Daz for the block. It can be taught to do anything the 3-year-old child can do. What is it? A 3-year-old child. Vice President. Yeah, I agree. Chimpanzee. I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. Oh, I feel like they did not license any actors. Waking up. The correct answer was walking. Alright. So in accordance with Hollywood Squares, you cannot see, you can't win because somebody else made a mistake. So let's do Pam for the win. Having problems with the floaters. According to the family doctor, who should you see? An eye doctor, a foot doctor, or a psychiatrist? It's an eye doctor. It's an eye doctor. I agree. Eye doctor. Boom. X gets the square. Also, what you may not know, X gonna give it to you. Yeah. Alright, so 500 points. 5 the secret square for an amazing prize. I got kind of Don Pardo there at the end. According to the fashion and gift consulting service at Macy's in New York, many consider what they wear to the office a statement of their what? Wife. Oh, Eddie. You card. You know what? Let's just go with Rob. Why not? An experienced spelunker will always explore in groups, but will never take anything. What do spelunkers explore? Man, I wish Paul Lynn could be on this game. No, the answer is caves. So yes, caves. Cool. These are the times that try men's souls. Was Thomas Paine. Can't win by default. but I can win by selecting Dean. Muhammad Ali fought the classic Thrilla in Manila. Oh, crap. Not Ferdinand Marcos. No, that's funny. Is that the Thrilla? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, and I got the secret square. No, I didn't. That's above. Alright. Okay, Mary. Mary selected Eddie. In New York, the new tie color for the... No. Image of power and authority is what? Bloodstained. Huh. No, disagree. Well, if it ain't broke. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, ballerinas often suffer from weak bones because of too much exercise and too much what? Butterfingered partners. Yeah, I agree. Okay, Mary. Daz for the block. The major Chicago Medical Center. Is it okay to eat fish that has a fresh ocean smell? A fresh ocean smell. Is it sick? I mean, it seems like it would be okay, but I don't know. Do's and taboos. What do you mean when an Arab grabs your hand? Is it love, friendship, something? Wow. Yeah, friendship. Good for Mary. Tiebreaker. Let's rock. There you go. I'm going for the car. I mean, I've already won a Grand Prix. You know what? Let's just go back here. Sure. Do I want to keep playing as X? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, Joe. Joe. Man, if Charles Nelson Riley just could have been on this game. Or with this version of it, Jim J. Bullock. You know? Oh, Eddie's question for the win. That's true. What? So, 95. Okay. Lies. Oh, yeah. This guy, right here. Right there. Find the secret square. I know, I'm just not saying. I'm just not telling anybody. In the Bible, who is described as just a man but perfect in his generation? He walked with God. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, Lord. Hmm. My controller didn't want to hit there for a second. Okay. Secret Square was May. So May. I never paid for those CDs. I just didn't. Kidding. Date. Let's go for Joe, center square. The hottest temperature recorded company says Death Valley, California. How hot was it? It was so hot. Is that a match game? No, actually, ironically enough, I never paid for those CDs. I never finished that story, but you're right. Can't win by default, but I can win by winning. We used to have chickens. We used to have many chickens. I actually knew that one. All right, let's go for this car. What did we do last time? 4? Let's do... Yep, time to go for another car. I didn't get the last one. Let's try this one. Let's turn that key. Turn that key. Turn it. Turn it. I'm winning so many old 8-bit cars that aren't really cars. Cool. Cool. I'll take that too. All right. So this is the 80s, 90s John Davidson Hollywood Squares. This is, and I'd totally forgotten this. I, back before Twitter, RIP, John Davidson was on Twitter, and surprising no one, my Twitter was all just like pop culture stuff and some work stuff here and there. And I wound up saying something about John Davidson when he found me on Twitter and he followed me. And John Davidson and I, for about a year, were Twitter buddies. And he is an interesting dude. He's got he's in New England. New Hampshire, maybe? It's a town called Sandwich. And he books a little seasonal club called Club Sandwich. Lives on a boat. Interesting dude, John Davidson. So this would have been the Shadow Stevens version. Joan Rivers, Permanent Center Square. Jim J. Bullock was always around on this one. This was the one, they did the April Fool's episode on Hollywood Squares. If you've never seen this, and they didn't tell anybody it was happening, I remember this when I was a kid. They did a thing on, and it was their April Fool's episode, where one contestant basically accused the other one of cheating, and it became a thing, and they had this big high podium that John Davidson would be in the middle, and you have the contestants on either side. And it wound up, the lady gets up and knocks the guy off the podium, and he goes flying. And John Davidson, they didn't hip him to what was going on. They were pranking him. One of the funniest damn things ever. Love that. Love me some Hollywood Squares, too, can you tell? Got another game or two in me. Let's go over here. Yeah. All right. How many contestants? Just the one. Yeah. Oh, where was it? There. Eddie. Well, who was in that order? Okay. That's not good. Defensiveness. Is that a Seed of Chucky doll? Let's see. I'm trying to figure what we could be looking at. It could just be ventriloquist dolls. In my den, we have many ventriloquist dummies, and there are a couple sitting on the. Behind me, there is a pachinko machine. And on top of the pachinko machine, we've got ventriloquist dummies. So maybe that's it. But it took me a minute because there is a Chucky Funko over here on this end of things. So sometimes I lose track of. Yeah, I need to do a thing on my den somehow one night. It's fun in here. Fry and Sons, fermented cocoa beans. Oh, May the 1st. Yeah, chocolate bar. Yeah. So yes, there are ventriloquist dummies. There are various scientific curiosities, we'll call them. Boy, that sounded ominous. That sounded weird. The most stressful month of the year. Say December. Huh. took me a second because the whole fangs versus teeth thing. I was worried they were going to try to get me with like fingers versus thumbs, you know, that old chestnut. My favorite Star Wars movie is the OG. Or Empire. Empire. Can you make soap out of peanuts? Ooh. Yeah. Because peanuts are just fat, right? And if anything that's yeah, anything with a lot of fat can be turned into soap, right? So yeah, you could turn peanuts into soap. That would make sense to me. All right. Ruth has selected Eddie. Eddie, on the day he was born. All right. Her Royal Highness's matched luggage. Yep, that's true. That's not all he's lost. I don't even look at the question. Sure. Oh man, I can take my 2 cars for 2 weeks in the Caribbean. And I'm saying Caribbean because Billy Ocean said Caribbean. Is it proper for a woman to apply lipstick at a table in a restaurant? According to probably not. I don't know. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. And I lost my holiday. The kids love it. I went several years ago. I dressed as Barf for Halloween. Had the tail, the ears, the whole gimmick. It's beautiful. Okay. Yeah. I do not. I do not have the thermos that goes in my Return of the Jedi lunchbox. Oh, Jesus. from... Yeah, I mean, that's a 30-year-old trivia question. I have no idea. So, there you go. That's all for this game. Yeah. All right. Center square. Not that. Go my third card of the evening. Third card of the evening. You know, let's try this. Hang on. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Well, I won 2 cards tonight. Yeah, all things considered, I don't think that's anything to sneeze at. You know what? I think we are probably going to call it right here. Yeah. So, yeah, this is Night Champion Vintage. Every Thursday at 10 Central, we get together. We play old video games with varying degrees of success, but it's usually fun. It's usually a pretty good time. I'm having a blast, which, I mean, I'd be worried. I'm staying up too late to not be having fun, right? Do reach out. Say hello on the Gmail. Say hello on the Blue Sky. Feel free to like and follow and subscribe and do all that stuff. I keep talking about, and it's true, I got a couple of ideas for some things that I think might be fun to do. Just a matter of when and, you know, doing them and stuff. But again, all that's neither here nor there. The archive is up on the YouTube. Last week's show will be going down from Twitch sometime here in the next few hours, which means sometime here the next day or so. The plan is for it to show up on YouTube. And yeah, whether you're live, whether you're on demand, my name is Casey, and this has been Night Champion Vintage. Bye.